Welcome to our channel Learning Tree. I am your Siri of class 10th. I am here to explain you about cell, the basic unit of life. Firstly, let us know about cell. What actually a cell is. Our earth is a beautiful place where different types of organisms happily coexist. From minute mosses to huge conifers, invisible bacteria to huge blue whales all have a basic unit called cell. Cells are the building blocks of all living things, and human being is the best example, which consists of trillions of cells. Cells have many parts, each works with a different functions. Let us know about the discovery of cell. The discovery of cell by Robert Hooke was a milestone in the history of science. He performed different experiments on thin slices of cork and matchstick. Let us know one of the experiments which had made by him. In the year 1665, Robert Hooke, a British scientist, observed a thin slice of cork under a simple magnifying device which he had made himself. Cork is a soft bark from oak tree. According to his observation, structure of cork looks similar to structure of honeycomb, consisting of empty spaces, and he thought the cork was made up of very small cavities. Robert Hooke called these cavities as cells. Cell is a Latin word for a little room. Types of cells. There are two different types of cells. They are plant cell and animal cell. To know about the plant cell, let us perform an activity by extracting peel from onion. Take and peel out an onion and cut out the small fleshy portion. Break this piece into two small parts and try to separate them slowly. You will notice that a thin translucent membrane holding the pieces together. Take out the membrane, cut a small piece from it and spread it evenly in a drop of water on a slide. While placing the peel on the slide, make sure that it is not folded. Cover it with a cover slip and observe it under a microscope. The onion peel cells that you observed under microscope are plant cells. For better understanding of animal cells, let us observe cells from our own body. To perform an activity, first wash your mouth cleanly. Take a clean wooden or a plastic spoon and scrape the inner surface of your cheek. Keep two things in mind. Firstly, wash the spoon thoroughly before using it. Secondly, do not scrape too hard or else you may hurt yourself. Now take the scraping that you have collected and place it in a drop of water taken on a slide. Cover the slide with a cover slip. Observe the slide under the microscope. The cells you observed is an examples of animal cell. According to above experiments, we observed the plant cell consists of nucleus, cytoplasm, cell wall, and the animal cell consists of nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane. Now we will try to understand the different parts of cell, that are cell membrane, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell organelles. In both the cells, you can find a dense round body called nucleus. In animal cell, it is present more or less at the center, whereas in the plant cells, it is not in the center but towards the periphery. Nucleus is called as cell's control room. Robert Brown discovered nucleus. In animal cells, cell membrane is the outermost membrane which gives shape to the cell, whereas in a plant cell, there is another layer present over the cell membrane known as cell wall. This gives rigidity to cell. The jelly substance between the nucleus and the cell membrane is called cytoplasm. It is a heterogeneous material. There are millions of living organisms in nature. They have different shapes, size, and vary in the number of cells they contain. Depending upon the number of cells, organisms are classified into two types: unicellular organism, multicellular organism. A unicellular organism is also called as single-celled organism, is an organism that consists of a single cell. A single cell is capable of functioning all life processes like respiration, excretion, growth, etc. Amoeba, paramecium, euglena are the best examples of unicellular organisms. Let us know briefly about amoeba. Amoeba has no definite shape and it keeps on changing its shape by protruding out of its body. These are called pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podia means feet. The projections appear and disappear. Pseudopodia helps amoeba in feeding and locomotion. A tissue organ or organism that is made up of many cells is said to be multicellular organism. Animals, Plants and fungi are examples of multicellular organisms, and often there is a specialization of different cells for various functions. Let us know about the shapes of the different cells in the human body. They are muscle cell, bone cell, nerve cell, blood cells. And blood cells are present in blood and which are divided into two types. Those are red blood cells and white blood cells. And white blood cells are divided into granulocytes and agranulocytes. Now let us discuss topic. Cells are of different sizes. The size of the cells in living organisms may be as small as a millionth of a meter or may be as large as few centimeters. Majority of the cells are too small to be seen with the naked eye. They can be seen only through the microscope. The smallest cell is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometers. It is found in bacteria. The largest cell, measuring nearly 17 to 18 centimeters, is the egg of an ostrich. The size of the cell is related to its function. For example, nerve cells in both man and elephant are long and branched. They perform the same function of transferring message in both of them. The size of the organism depends on the number of cells and not on the size of the cell. Cells are of different shapes, sizes and numbers. Other than this, let us learn about Antony von Leeuwenhoek. In the year 1674, he was the first human to see living bodies like bacteria, yeast and protozoa. He prepared several types of magnifying glasses and used his lenses to study living and non-living things. He is called father of microbiology. Microbiology is nothing but study of microorganisms. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.